Today, I'm going to be playing out the career of Patrick Mahomes, but after every season, he's going to be switching to a new team. And I mean, considering Patrick Mahomes is by far the best quarterback in the NFL right now, this should definitely make for a very interesting video. I mean, I feel like whatever team he goes to is just instantly going to be Super Bowl contenders. But anyways, obviously in the first season, he's on the Kansas City Chiefs. And I mean, obviously, the Chiefs do have a very, very solid offense. I mean, all Mahomes really needs to succeed is Travis Kelce, and obviously we have Travis Kelce on this team. So just like always, I'm expecting the Chiefs to go on an absolute tear in year number 1. And as expected, the Chiefs went on an absolute tear, going 14-3 to win the division and get the number 1 seed. And I mean, to absolutely nobody's surprise, Mahomes had an MVP caliber season with 4,600 yards for 41 touchdowns and 1 interception, which is actually insane. But as you can see, we're going to be taking on the Dolphins in the divisional round, and it looks like we're going to sneak away with the win against Miami. So now we play Lamar Jackson and the Ravens for a trip to the Super Bowl. So I mean, basically same story as this year, Ravens and Chiefs for a trip to the Super Bowl, but the only difference is this time Kansas City has home team advantage, which should help us out quite a bit. Obviously, this is going to be a very tough game to win, though. I mean, that Baltimore defense is absolutely terrifying. I'm going to try and go for Pacheco here, and it looks like he's going to hold on to it. We got to keep it on the ground again here, though, because I mean, we are still 2 yards short of the first. So I mean, if we get shut down here, we're kind of screwed, but it looks like he is going to pick up the first. I'm just trying to be careful here, man. I mean, I don't want to go out and do too much, especially considering it is raining, so it's going to be more difficult for my receivers to catch the ball. We almost got smoked by Roquan, but it looks like that's going to turn into another first. Seeing Roquan Smith coming at you full speed is definitely terrifying, but thankfully that did not turn into a sack. I'm going to try and go back for Valdez-Scantling here, and it looks like he's going to be wide open for another first down. So just like that, 15 yards to go and we're in. I mean, obviously we are already off to a very solid start in this game. I'm just going to keep it on the ground with Pacheco though, and it looks like okay, never mind. We got 2 yards. It honestly looked like we lost the yardage on that last play, but either way, the Ravens did get another stop after that, so it is 3rd down right now. I was going to try and go for Travis Kelce, but it looks like we're going to get Rashee Rice in the end zone for the touchdown. So that's going to put the Chiefs on the board first. Obviously, we still have a lot of work to do, though. I mean, I feel like this game is probably going to come right down to the wire. We're coming back out here in the 4th quarter, though. I mean, as you can see, Baltimore does have the lead right now, so this is a very important drive here. Oh my god, dude, that's gonna be a touchdown. Oh, come on, get going. We gotta beat the defenders. I don't see anyone near us, though. It looks like Kelce's gonna get a touchdown on a 1-play drive. I mean, I was just about to say this is a very important drive, but that's gonna put the Chiefs on the board. So I mean, it looks like we did our part. Now our defense needs to clutch up, and as you can see, it looks like KC was able to get the dub. This game actually ended up going to overtime, but Baltimore did not score in their possession, and then we did. So that's gonna give the dub to Kansas City, and that's gonna send us to the Super Bowl. But anyways, to end off year number 1, as expected, after going a whole season only throwing 1 interception, it looks like Patty Mahomes is gonna be winning a well-deserved MVP. And just like this season, we're gonna be taking on the 49ers in the Super Bowl. So I mean, so far it seems like this has been an exact repeat of what's happened this year, so hopefully we can win this game. I'm gonna try. That's going to be close, but it looks like we're going to have Travis Kelce open for a first down. Got to be careful here, though, because, I mean, this defense is absolutely loaded. So if I make one wrong decision, they are going to burn me. Oh, let's go, Pacheco. That's going to be another first down. The O-line's actually doing a great job with the blocks right now. So I'm really hoping they can just keep doing what they're already doing. I'm going to try and go back to Travis Kelce here, and once again he's gonna be wide open. So just like that, we're in scoring position. I'm not gonna lie, this drive is going 10 times better than I was expecting it to. I'm gonna hand it off to Pacheco again here, though, Come on. This time, juke not happen. Somehow he's still up. Hold on. That is insane. 1 yard short of the first. I'm just going to go for another run after that because I don't want to throw an interception, especially after all of this, because right now it seems like everything is kind of going our way. That is going to be a first down, but barely. We couldn't get a whole lot of yardage after that, but I'm going to try and end it off, and hopefully Valdez-Scantling can get this in the end zone, but he's getting popped. Would have been nice if that could have worked out, but either way, I mean, we still got like 2 attempts at this. If we honestly go to 4th down, I might go for it on 4th down, but it looks like Kelsey, oh, come on, we're 2 yards short. I was hoping Travis Kelsey was going to punch that in there, but hopefully Pacheco can get this. Oh, dude, that's going to be close. We're in. No, we're going to get pushed in. So that's going to be a touchdown from Isaiah Pacheco. And that is going to give the lead to the Kansas City Chiefs. So that's going to put us up 7-3 to start things off. And as you can see, it looks like Kansas City is going to go on to win the Super Bowl with a 10-point win over the 49ers. I mean, it was looking like this game was going to be a blowout because it was like 35-10 at one point. But in the 4th quarter, San Fran did kind of start to claw back. But either way, it looks like Kansas City is just going to be too much for them to handle. So as you can see in year number 1, Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs are going to be hoisting a well-deserved Lombardi trophy. But anyways, that's going to bring us to year number 2. And this season, Mahomes ended up signing with the Dallas Cowboys. Yeah, this is going to be terrifying. I mean, with Mahomes on this team now, I'd say this offense is probably 10 times better than Kansas City's. Cowboys did still have Dak Prescott when Mahomes got sent to this team. But I mean, when you're Patrick Mahomes, I guess you can go wherever the hell you want. But considering Dallas ended up making it to the NFC Championship game without this guy, it's going to be scary to see what they do this season. I mean, I'm expecting a lot out of the Cowboys. And I mean, it looks like the Cowboys went on an absolute tear, going 16-1 to win the division and get the number 1 seed. And once again, it looks like Patty Mahomes had another MVP caliber season with 4,600 yards for 30 touchdowns and 5 interceptions. And it looks like we're going to be taking on the 9-8 Seahawks in the divisional round. And it looks like Seattle is going to be getting absolutely packed. So now we play the Giants for a trip to the Super Bowl. I'm not going to lie, I have no idea how New York made it this far, but they are clearly going to be the underdogs in this game. And it looks like we're already off to a hot start with Tony Pollard. I also feel like CeeDee Lamb and Mahomes are probably going to be an unstoppable duo today. I'm going to try and go for him here. And it looks like we're going to have him, but we're short of the first down. All we need to do is get 5 yards, though. So, I mean, I'm just going to try and go for another run of Pollard here. And if this works out the way I want it to, we should have the first down, and it looks like we are going to get it. I hope this team never happens in real life because it would just be absolutely terrifying. Honestly, though, I mean, I don't think Mahomes is ever going to be leaving Kansas City. But if he did, Dallas would probably be one of the last teams on my list that I would want to see him on. But anyways, I'm going to see if we can end things off right here. That's gonna be time. Oh yeah, okay. I was gonna try and go for a touchdown, but that would have been dangerous. That's gonna give us a first either way. So after that, 7 yards to go and we're in. I'm gonna try and finish it off with CeeDee Lamb. If he's locked up, actually that's gonna work out beautifully. That's gonna be a touchdown from Dawson Knox, who is apparently on the Dallas Cowboys now. I mean, we have a lot of players on this team. The offense is just absolutely loaded. So that's gonna give the lead to the Cowboys first. And after that, it looks like we went on to absolutely annihilate the Giants. I mean, they never really stood a chance in this game. So that's going to be back-to-back blowout wins in the playoffs to send the Cowboys to the Super Bowl. I mean, the way we're playing right now, I don't think anybody's safe from getting destroyed by this team. But anyways, to end off the second season, it looks like Lamar Jackson's going to be winning MVP. Mahomes did come 3rd place in the votings, though. And it looks like we have another Mahomes versus Allen matchup, but this time it's in the Super Bowl. I mean, Mahomes versus Allen has definitely been one of the most entertaining matchups in recent history. So hopefully things go down to the wire here. I mean, I'd like to see a close game, but I honestly think it's going to be another blowout. But I mean, out of all the teams we played so far, Buffalo is also by far the best. I mean, we did destroy Seattle and New York, but neither of those teams are anywhere near what Buffalo is right now. And I mean, obviously, as you can see, the Bills did also score first. So we are down 7-0 right now. But hold on, that's going to be close. But we're going to have Ferguson wide open for the first. I'm honestly kind of shocked that he had that much open field. But anyways, I'm going to hand it off to Tony Pollard this time and see if he can keep going off, because he has been on a tear in the postseason so far. And I mean, by the looks of it, this guy is going to be keeping it up. I'm going to hand it off to him again here and go to other direction and see if we can pick up another first. We're going to be just short. I'm going to try and go for Mike Williams here, though. I mean, if Lamb can get open, that would be amazing. But if he's locked up, we'll have either Cook or Williams open. Actually, I feel like Cook is probably the better option. That's going to bring it to the 3. So, I mean, as long as we can get 3 yards off of this pickup, that is going to tie things up. I'm just going to hand it off to Tony Pollard again here. And it looks like we're going to get some blocks from the O-line. So that's going to send us in for a touchdown. I mean, just like that, the Cowboys are going to tie things up. One thing I've realized, it is a lot easier to score touchdowns on the Cowboys than it was with the Chiefs, just because of how stacked this O-line is. But anyways, we're coming back out here in the second quarter. We are up by 7 points right now, and our defense did just get an interception. So we have a chance to go up by 2 scores, and it looks like CeeDee Lamb is going to bring it all the way to the 26. So one play into this drive, and we're basically already in scoring position. I'm going to try and go back for Ferguson here, though. It looks like that's going to work out. Come on, we're short of the first. Either way, I mean, once again, things are looking pretty good on this drive. I'm going to go for a run with Pollard here, though. I want to try and kill as much time off of the clock as I can. I mean, that's a good start. So, I mean, after that, 8 yards to go and we're in. I'm just going to try and finish it off with CeeDee Lamb. Oh, he broke away from him. That's going to be another touchdown. They lost him last second, and he was just wide open. So that's another one for the Dallas Cowboys, and that's going to extend this to a 2-score lead right before halftime. But after that, as you can see, it looks like Buffalo sparked a comeback. So they're going to take down the 16-1 Cowboys in the Super Bowl. I mean, I honestly was not expecting this, but it looks like this time Josh Allen's going to be getting the last laugh, because that's going to give him his first ring. I mean, I'm not going to lie. I thought our super team that we had was pretty much unbeatable, but obviously not, because as you can see, Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills are going to be the ones hoisting the Lombardi Trophy in year number 2. But anyways, that's going to bring us to year number 3, and we might be in for a very long season, because it looks like Mahomes is now on the Carolina Panthers. And I mean, looking at it right now, this offense is pretty garbage. I mean, OBJ is pretty much our only weapon, and at this point in the 2025 season, that guy is way past his prime. So it might be a very long season for Carolina, but if anyone's going to carry this team to a Super Bowl, it's going to be Patrick Mahomes. But with Mahomes, the Panthers did manage to have a decent season, going 10-7 to win the division, and we're going to be playing the Commanders in the wild card round. But it looks like Mahomes did have a pretty off season. I mean, to be fair, he's working with the Carolina Panthers, but he only had 3,800 yards, which isn't bad, but it's low for him, with 33 touchdowns and 6 interceptions. But anyways, the Commanders did start with the ball, but we forced a fumble at the 23-yard line, so we have a chance to try and take the lead here, and it looks like Mingo is gonna get the first down for us. I'm not gonna lie, he got a lot more yardage than I was expecting him to. One decent thing about the Panthers now, though, is unlike in real life, we do have a pretty decent O-line now, so that should help us out quite a bit in this game. I'm gonna try and go back for OBJ here, though, and hopefully he can pick up a first. He's gonna be wide open, so that's gonna be a first down from Beckham. I have no idea why this man is wearing number 87, but we're just gonna go ahead and ignore that. I'm gonna hand it off to Chuba Hubbard again here, who has been playing pretty well, but this time we're getting shut down. I'm just gonna try and leave it to OBJ. I mean, if he's locked up, we can probably go for Mingo. Either one of them should work out for a first down. Oh, come on. That should work out. Come on. Mingo, get there. That's a dot from Mahomes. So, I mean, just like that, 19 yards to go and we're in. I'm not going to lie. This drive is actually going a lot better than I was expecting it to. I thought Mahomes was going to be getting sacked like 3 or 4 times on this drive, but so far we are yet to go down. I'm going to hand it off to Hubbard again here, though. We only need 1 yard for the first down, and it looks like that's... Oh, come on. We're 1 yard short. He almost brought that one to the house for a touchdown, but either way, I feel like 1 yard hopefully won't be a problem, especially since our O-line has been solid today, but we're getting stopped. I'm just going to keep running the ball with Hubbard until it gets in for a touchdown. I mean, I feel like we're bound to score at some point, and it looks like we are going to be in this time. So that's going to give the lead to the Panthers early here. Obviously, we have a lot of work to do, though, especially considering our defense is absolute garbage. And I mean, unfortunately for the Panthers, it looks like Washington is going to be taking us out in a wildcard round. But to our credit, we did put up a pretty good fight. I mean, we only lost by 1 score, but either way, that's going to send us home early. But anyways, to end off year number 3, it looks like Jalen Hurts is going to be winning MVP. And after beating us, somehow Washington made it all the way to the Super Bowl. But for the 2nd season in a row, Allen and the Bills are going to be hoisting the Lombardi trophy. But anyways, that's going to bring us to year number 4, which is going to be the final season of this video. And as you can see, to end things off, it looks like Mahomes ended up signing with the Jacksonville Jaguars. And I mean, this could be a pretty promising season for the Jaguars because this offense is actually loaded. And this team also has Patrick Mahomes and Trevor Lawrence. So I mean, if Mahomes gets hurt, it's not like our backup's gonna ruin things for us. But either way, with a team like this, the Jags should at the very least be making the playoffs. And it looks like the Jags had a very solid season, going 14-3 to win the division and get the #1 seed. For the 2nd season in a row, though, I mean, it looks like Mahomes had another pretty off season. I mean, he only had 3,500 yards for 29 touchdowns, but 2 interceptions is very solid. But it looks like we're gonna be taking on the Dolphins in the divisional round, and it looks like we're barely gonna get the win against Miami. So now we play the Bills for a trip to the Super Bowl. Buffalo did start with the ball, but it looks like our defense got a stop. This defense on the Jags is terrifying, so they're gonna be helping us out a lot today. Oh, cool. Let's go, Ridley. That's a huge play. I was not expecting him to be wide open like that. But anyways, just like that, we're in Buffalo territory, which is good because, as I was about to say, I'm hoping we can get off to a hot start in this game. I mean, I feel like we kind of need to, because in case you forgot, last time we played against Josh Allen, he did end up beating us in the Super Bowl. So I mean, I don't want to lose to him twice today. I'm gonna try and end it off right here with Ingram, though. I mean, if he can get open, that could go for a touchdown at the very least. That is going to be a lot of yardage, but it looks like we're going to plow through. So that's going to be a touchdown from Ingram. Just like that, the Jags are going to take the lead first. Obviously, we still have a lot of work to do, though. I mean, we're playing Josh Allen. We're coming back out here in the 3rd quarter, though. I mean, as you can see, our defense has been phenomenal today, but so has Buffalo's. It's been pretty much all defense up until this point. Really hoping we can put some more points on the board here, though, because I mean, we're in the 3rd quarter. It's almost a 4th quarter as well. So I mean, a 2-score lead right now would be pretty big for Jacksonville. Buffalo did force a 3rd down after that, though. I'm gonna put all of my trust in the hands of Evan Ingram, and hopefully this pays off. He's gonna be wide open, so that keeps the drive alive. And I mean, that's also gonna put us in Bills territory. So 30 yards to go and we're in. I'm going to try and go back for him here because it seems like Ingram has been going off today. He's kind of locked up there, though. So I'm just going to go for Kirk, who's going to get it all the way to the 9. So as long as we can pick up 9 yards here, that is going to extend this to a 2-score lead. Once again, hold on, come on, we're getting shut down. I was really hoping ETN could punch that in, but obviously that was not the case. I'm just going to try and go for Ridley here, though. Come on, that should work out. Get that. No way he dropped it. That's going to bring up a 3rd down. I mean, that looked pretty routine to me, but I guess he got popped at the end of that play. We need to get 6 yards here, though. So if this doesn't work out, oh, dude, we're going to have a problem. We're getting sacked, man. This Buffalo defense is putting up one hell of a fight right now, so I'm not even going to try and go for it on 4th down. I'm just going to kick the field goal to make sure we put 3 points on the board. So either way, we're going to be up by 2 scores. And thankfully for us, after that, it looks like Jacksonville was able to close things out. I mean, that was a very low-scoring game, but a win's a win, especially when it sends you to the Super Bowl. But anyways, to end off the final season of this video, it looks like Josh Allen is going to be winning MVP. And once again, Mahomes is going to be taking on the 49ers in the Super Bowl. And I mean, last time Mahomes played the 49ers, he did end up winning the Super Bowl. So hopefully it'll be the same story this time. I would like to finish with a positive Super Bowl record, So, I mean, I guess this is now our third time making it to the big game with Mahomes. I mean, we won it with the Chiefs. We lost to the Bills when we were on... Hold on. Give me that, please. That's going to be a huge pickup. So Ridley's going to bring it all the way to the 48. But as I was saying, we lost to the Bills when we were on the Cowboys. And then obviously we did not do a whole lot with the Carolina Panthers. That's almost going to be another first down, though, from Kirk. On the downside, San Fran did force a third down after that. So we really need to get the 2 yards here. I don't like the way that Nick Bosa is looking at me right now. But, oh, come on. 4th and inches? You're joking. I'm going to go for it. I mean, I'm not going to kick a field goal when we have a chance to get the first down. So hopefully this pays off. If we get stuffed, that would really suck. But it looks like ETN is going to get the first. I'm going to try and go for another run with them here. I mean, the way the defense is set up right now, I feel like we should be able to get more yardage on this run. And it looks like that is almost another first down. It looks like San Fran forced another third down after that, though. So now it's 3rd and 2. Once again, I'm just going to hand it off to Kirk or ETN. And it looks like, come on, are we short again? This time we did actually get the first. As you can see, though, after that, San Fran forced another third down. So this defense is kind of dominating right now. I really need this to work. Come on. Please bring that in. That's going to be an absolute dot right to Calvin Ridley. So that's going to put the Jags on the board first. I'm really hoping our defense can play well today, though, because I feel like this is going to be another very tight matchup. And it looks like the Jags were able to get the job done. Once again, this game did end up going to overtime. But for the second time today, it looks like Mahomes is going to be getting the best of the 49ers in the Super Bowl. And it looks like we are going to be finishing with a positive Super Bowl record. So that's 2 Super Bowls won and the one we lost to Josh Allen. I mean, at the start of the season, I knew this team had potential because our roster was pretty loaded. But as you can see, to end things off, Patrick Mahomes and the Jacksonville Jaguars are going to be hoisting a well-deserved Lombardi trophy to end off this video. But that's going to do it for this one. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. It'd really help out the channel. And if you have any video ideas, feel free to drop them down in the comment section below. I'll try to get to as many of them as I can. And while you're down there, comment the most random thing you can think of so we can confuse everybody in the comment section. But other than that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.